Hello everyone, and I have a very beautiful chess game to show you by the third world chess champion Jose Raul Capablanca, who had the white pieces in this chess game, and his opponent was R. Gibson with the black pieces. And this chess game was from a Capablanca chess Simul from 1910 from St. Louis, United States. So Capablanca starts the game with e4, e5, and then d4, pawn takes, and c3. So this is the Danish Gambit. Accepted, and knight takes on c3. Very exciting, aggressive opening choice by Capablanca. He is sacrificing a pawn for the rapid development. Developing the queen, developing the knight, queen to b4, a3, queen to a5. Typical amateur mistake, moving with the queen too much while white continuously develops. Black is wasting a lot of moves with this. So bishop to e2, knight to c6, and bishop to d2. Also aiming at the queen, and white is threatening things like knight to d5, discover attacking the queen, and also hitting on c7. So d5, black wants to free his position. This is already a difficult position for Gibson, as white was threatening knight to d5, discover attacking the queen. So e takes on d5, knight takes on d5 was also very good, but Capablanca prefers to open the center. So defending the knight and then b4. So black is suffering a lot because of his early queen development, and with moving the queen around a little bit too much. So queen goes back and bishop to e3 again. Once again, Capablanca is hitting the queen, and he is also ahead in the development. Black also has long way to castle. White is much better, and we have c5 blocking the bishop. And in here, if queen to f6, then knight to b5, and how to defend on c7. So if knight takes on d5, so if queen takes knight, then black has tactics like queen takes rook, but then bishop to g5, and if queen moves to a different square than this diagonal, then white can capture the knight, and if threatening to rook again, then white can actually capture on c7, that's check, and black is getting checkmated. So we can see that black has a very difficult position. So this is why we see this weird looking move c5, but then Capablanca captures the pawn en passant. So queen to c7. If queen takes pawn, then white is pinning and winning the queen. Bishop to b5, pinning the queen to the king. So queen to c7 and knight to b5, moving closer with tempo, hitting the queen and aiming at the key square of d6. So capturing the pawn, knight to d6 check, and black is in big trouble. King to d8. If king to d7, then pinning and winning. Black is losing the queen. So knight to d6, king to d8, forking the king and the rook, we have king to e8, not king to c7 because black is getting checkmated by force. This is forced. So king to e8, and maybe capturing the rook comes to mind, but Capablanca played a better move. When you see a good move, look for a better one. Which move is better? Capablanca didn't miss the best move in this position. Okay, so this is the move he played. Did you see the move? Bishop to b5, pinning the queen to the king and sacrificing the bishop. So black has to accept the sacrifice if he doesn't want to lose the queen. But then Capablanca played knight to d6, forcing queen to b5 and forking the king and the queen. And black is losing the queen by force. So this is check, blocking with the bishop, threatening checkmate, knight gets closer, so defending with the knight, forking the king and the rook, king over. Black should have played king to c8 if he wants to play a little bit more, but this is also losing because black is down queen. So black is still losing, of course, but after knight to f7, king over, and what would you do in this position again? Would you capture the rook, or is there a better move? When you see a good move, look for a better one once again. Well, I hope you see knight from b to d6, two knights combine perfectly in this beautiful checkmate. Check and mate. What a beautiful checkmate, what a beautiful, elegant chess game by Capablanca with some beautiful, elegant tactics. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this chess game, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye-bye.